Today's question comes from Ginger in California. She writes, my husband refuses to deposit his whole check in our joint account and hides money in a separate account. He deposits only enough to cover our expenses, then turns around and withdraws large amounts later. He's a good father.
Horse crap.
Don't want to ruin my kid's life if we divorce. That's it. So, number one, he's not a good father. Number two, he's ruining your kids' lives. Not you being forced to do something about this. So there's not really a question here, Dave. This is more of a statement.
Yeah, your husband is a twerp. He is not husband material. He is not father material. He is a self-centered little child.
Yes. And he's doing just enough to keep his kids fed and you fed.
But he's a manipulative,
power-hungry idiot. And then he doesn't even care about y'all being fed later on.
Yeah.
Because he'll go get the money back.
Yeah. So, what does she do from here? Sits with a counselor.
Absolutely. And then the fact that she said, I don't want to ruin my kids' lives if we divorce tells me two things. Number one, she's thought about it. Or number two, the people in her life have said, this is over. Mm-hmm. And so she has built this up as I'm not going there. Mm-hmm. And so I have met with people who have said, I won't do that. And to which you say, okay, then this is the bed you're choosing to be in. You're going to have to make the best of what you got inside of here. Mm-hmm. I'm going to tell her this type of manipulation usually comes with violence and or volume and or other types of neglect and manipulation beyond just the money. This is a symptom, right? And she's got to sit with a counselor and begin to create a or what plan, because this is a mess.
Yeah. And it's the to give you the strength, the assurance that you're not crazy.
Correct.
Or wrong.
Correct.
And the words, the narrative on how to calmly lay down what will eventually become an ultimatum.
Right. The or what. Yeah.
Yeah. And you're going to say you're either going to provide for this family by putting your whole check in the thing, and we're all going to work together, or we're going to talk about how we're ending this marriage because I'm not going to live like this anymore.
And these kids are not going to be raised with you as a model for what a husband and a father and a provider looks like.
Yeah, because, you're damaging your children by allowing them to think he's a good father.
Yes. You're throwing gasoline on a legacy forest fire.
Yeah, because they're going to duplicate what he does.
Times 10.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. And to the extent he's yelling at you, then they're going to yell and hit. You know?
And to the extent that the mother of your children is simply an annoyance and in the way of whatever thing you need to buy, whatever event you need to attend, that's how they're going to treat romantic partners for the rest of their life.
Yeah.
And you're painting a model. Here's what that looks like.
Yeah.
My life is more important than all of y'all's combined. My wants and toys and fun and stuff.
Yeah, the opposite of this is we often tell people, what is the best thing you can do for your children? Love their mother well.
That's it. When somebody says,
that's the exact opposite of this whole thing.
How do I help my kid with...
how do I screw my kids up? Mistreat their mother.
That's exactly right. Hey, my kid's got anxiety. What do I do? Fix your marriage. Hey, my kids are struggling with XYZ. Fix your marriage. Have a great marriage. Start there, and then we'll start talking about the other stuff.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm sorry, Ginger. I'm sorry.
It's a horrible thing you're in.
There's not even a question here.
It's a horrible thing you're in, but the if what we're seeing, with the information you gave us was not throwing your husband under the bus if it was truthful and it is accurate, and then you are sitting in a mess and you need to do something about it. That's what we're saying.
Yeah.
And you probably are going to need some help to do something about it. Very few people can navigate these things by themselves. You need someone to give you language to it and someone to say, look, what you're feeling in your heart that this is wrong and you're being mistreated is correct.
It's accurate.
Is accurate. Because you start to feel like you're the problem and you're not the problem. It's almost a domestic abuse thing.
And here, look what she says. I don't want to be the one who ruins my kids' lives.
Yeah.
By taking care of me and my children.
You know what? He has said that to her.
Absolutely. If you leave me, you'll destroy these kids. If you don't quit yelling at me about the money, you're gonna mess these kids up. Yeah. And she says, "Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry."
Yeah, it's got the same tone of a domestic violence. That's why you said violence. Yeah.